2 intertwined Gs, a horse's snaffle bit, a handle made of bamboo. These are not just fashion symbols. They are pieces of a story spanning more than a century. The story of a fashion empire built on one man's ambition, divided by family conflicts and rescued by one of the most impressive rebirths in fashion history. Today, we will explore the dramatic story of Gucci, from its humble beginnings in Florence to its current status as a global icon of luxury and style.
Fashion Talk was created to help you understand fashion to dress better. We are not just talking about fashion here, we help you live a great life. Subscribe us to get great videos every day and give us a like if you like this video.
Part 1. Origins from the Savoy Hotel to Florence. Gucci's story begins not in a tailor shop or a fashion boutique, but at the luxurious Savoy Hotel in London, where a young Italian man named Guccio Gucci worked as a luggage porter in the late 19th century. Every day, Guccio observed the elegant suitcases and travel bags of the British elite. He noticed how they were made, the fine leather materials, and how these items spoke to their owner's status. It was a valuable lesson in the power of luxury accessories. When he returned to his hometown of Florence, Italy in 1921, Guccio was 40 years old and carried with him a vision to create exquisite leather goods that combined traditional Tuscan craftsmanship with the elegant style of the British upper class he had admired. With modest capital, Guccio opened his first store on Via della Vigna Nuova in Florence, specializing in luggage, travel bags, and saddlery. His first customers, mainly wealthy tourists enchanted by the beauty of this city of art. His business formula was simple but effective: superior quality, fine craftsmanship, and personalized service. But then, history intervened in a way no one could have predicted. When World War II erupted, international sanctions made importing leather nearly impossible. Rather than surrender, Guccio did what would later become characteristic of the brand: innovate in adversity. The company began experimenting with linen, hemp fabric, and even bamboo, a material that led to the birth of Gucci's first icon, the bamboo bag with its unique bamboo handle, created in 1947. This was the first defining moment when Gucci transformed a limitation into an iconic feature, a lesson the brand would continue to implement throughout the coming century. Part 2. Expansion and building a legacy. In the 1930s, Guccio's sons, Aldo, Vasco, and Rodolfo, joined the business, bringing new energy and international vision. Aldo, in particular, was instrumental in transforming Gucci from a single shop into a global brand. In 1938, Gucci opened its second store in Rome, followed by Milan. But the major breakthrough came in 1953, when Gucci opened its first store in New York, marking the beginning of expansion into America and establishing the brand's international presence. Also during this period, Gucci developed some of its most defining symbols. Today, the intertwined GG logo is one of the most recognizable brand identifiers in the world. But few know that it was created in the 1930s, inspired by the founder's signature. Gucci's distinctive green-red-green web stripe, perhaps the brand's second most recognizable design element, originated from saddle girths, a reminder of the brand's origins in leather goods and saddlery. In the 1950s and 1960s, Gucci reached new heights of luxury as it caught the attention of celebrities and royalty. Jacqueline Kennedy was seen with the handbag that would later be named the Jackie. Grace Kelly was gifted a special floral pattern scarf designed specifically for her, now known as the legendary Flora pattern. At this point, owning a Gucci item wasn't just about using a luxury product. It was a statement about status, culture, and sophistication. But behind the brilliant success, cracks began to appear in the Gucci family. Cracks that would eventually nearly destroy the legacy that Guccio had built. Part 3. Golden Age and Crisis. The 1960s and 1970s were Gucci's golden age. As the brand continued to create new iconic products, the Gucci loafer with horsebit buckle was born in 1953, and quickly became an icon of comfortable luxury. These shoes were so revolutionary that they were later recognized by the Museum of Modern Art as a timeless design piece. In 1969, Gucci introduced the GG canvas monogram, incorporating the intertwined GG logo into a repeating pattern on special canvas. This was a commercial stroke of genius, a way to expand the Gucci brand to more products while maintaining exclusivity. But while the brand was thriving, conflicts within the Gucci family began to escalate. Aldo, considered the architect of Gucci's global expansion, was convicted of tax evasion in 1986, marking the beginning of a period of decline for the brand. Meanwhile, other family members fought for control, resulting in a series of lawsuits and public disputes that eroded Gucci's luxury image. But the worst was yet to come. In the 1980s, Maurizio Gucci, Guccio's grandson and the brand's controller at the time, initiated a series of questionable business decisions. He sold shares to Bahrain's Investcorp fund and eventually sold his entire stake in 1993. Just 2 years later, in 1995, an event shocked the fashion world. Maurizio Gucci was assassinated outside his Milan office. The subsequent investigation revealed that the assassination was ordered by his ex-wife, Patrizia Reggiani, after a bitter divorce. This case, later the subject of the 2021 film, House of Gucci, marked the brand's lowest point and ended the founding family's control of the company after 70 years. By the early 1990s, Gucci stood on the brink of bankruptcy. The brand was diluted by too many licensed products, its reputation damaged by scandals, and lacking a unified creative vision. But then, one of the most impressive rebirth stories in fashion history unfolded. Part 4, Tom Ford and Rebirth. In 1994, a relatively unknown young designer named Tom Ford was appointed creative director of Gucci, with Domenico De Sole as CEO. This was a decision whose success almost no one in the industry predicted. Ford's Fall/Winter 1995 collection created a positive shock in the fashion world. It replaced the popular 70s retro style of the time with a new look, sensual, luxurious, and bold. Overnight, Ford transformed Gucci from a somewhat outdated brand into an icon of modern seduction. His advertising campaigns, often controversial for their bold sensuality, helped reposition Gucci not just as a luxury brand, but as a cultural icon. When Madonna appeared at the 1995 VMAs in Tom Ford's Gucci outfit, the message was clear: Gucci was back and sexier than ever. The business impact was astonishing. Within 5 years, Ford and De Sole had transformed a loss-making company into $1 billion empire. Gucci's value increased from $4.3 billion in 1996 to $10 billion in 2003. This is considered one of the most successful brand revivals in business history, not just in the fashion industry. Ford's success made Gucci a target for major luxury conglomerates. In 2001, after an intense takeover battle, Gucci became part of the Gucci Group, now Kering, under the leadership of French businessman Francois Pinault. In 2004, after failing to reach a contract agreement, Tom Ford and Domenico De Sole left Gucci, closing an important chapter in the brand's history. Part 5. Modern Gucci. From Frida Giannini to Alessandro Michele. After Tom Ford's departure, Gucci went through a transitional period with Frida Giannini eventually taking the role of creative director from 2006 to 2014. Giannini's style marked a return to Gucci's heritage, reviving patterns like flora and classic icons, but with a modern sophistication. Under her leadership, Gucci expanded its product categories, while establishing the Gucci Museum in Florence in 2011 to honor the brand's rich history. However, by the end of Giannini's tenure, sales had stagnated, and Gucci lacked the cultural appeal it once had under Tom Ford. In January 2015, another shock rocked the fashion world. Alessandro Michele, a relatively unknown figure who had worked behind the scenes at Gucci for over a decade, was appointed as the new creative director. His first collection, planned and executed in just 5 days, created a complete change in direction. Michel introduced a style he called romantic eclecticism, an approach based on the free mixing of classic and modern elements, masculine and feminine, high and low. Michel's unique style, with vibrant patterns, vintage motifs, and a refreshed vintage feel, spoke to millennials and Gen Z in a way that no one could have predicted. Suddenly, Gucci was hot again, not just in fashion but in popular culture, especially in the hip-hop community. Under Michel's leadership, Gucci's revenue doubled from 2015 to 2019. He expanded the brand into new areas such as interior decoration and beauty, while transforming Gucci stores into unique experience spaces, like the Gucci Garden in Florence. In 2023, after 7 years steering Gucci, Alessandro Michel departed and Sabato De Sarno was appointed as the new creative director. His first collection, Gucci Ancora, marks a new chapter for the brand, returning to Italian sophistication while maintaining modernity and adaptation to the times. Part 6. Product legacy and cultural impact. After more than 100 years, Gucci has created a series of iconic products that have transcended fashion to become part of popular culture. The bamboo bag, born from post-war scarcity, remains a masterpiece of innovation. Today, it takes up to 13 hours of skilled craftsmanship to create the bamboo handle, and each bag is a testament to Gucci's commitment to traditional craftsmanship. The horsebit loafer, introduced in 1953, changed the way men dressed, introducing a luxurious yet comfortable element to the male wardrobe. Its cultural importance has made it one of the few fashion items permanently displayed at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. The Jackie bag, named after Jacqueline Kennedy after she was seen frequently using it, proved the power of celebrity endorsement before the concept even existed. Gucci's cultural impact extends far beyond fashion, from being mentioned in hundreds of rap songs to becoming the subject of films like 2021's House of Gucci. The brand has become part of the popular cultural language. In recent years, Gucci has become a leader in sustainability and social responsibility efforts. In 2017, the brand abandoned fur, setting a new standard for the luxury industry. Through the Gucci Equilibrium program, the company has committed to minimizing its environmental impact while maximizing positive social impact. Gucci's journey is a testament to the power of innovation and adaptability. From a modest luggage store in Florence, the brand has grown into a billion-dollar empire, weathering the storms of history, family tragedies, and changing consumer tastes. However, throughout all these changes, Gucci has maintained its legacy while continuously redefining it for new generations. Thank you for watching video. If you like this video, give us a like and subscribe. If you have any topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments below. Thank you and see you next time.